Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Tonight I am going to make an apple crisp. The reason I'm making an apple crisp, you have seen my apple pie recipes, is I don't have to make the dough, which saves lots of time. And I don't have to peel as many apples, even though I did peel quite a few. I peeled 10 big apples. The recipe calls for 10 cups of all-purpose apples, which I used Macintosh. Macintosh soften up real nice when you're baking it in the oven. That way you do not have a firm apple. But and I love the flavor. They're rich in flavor. So I got my 10 apples, which would have been equivalent to 10 cups. But that's what you're going to need. So if you have small apples, you're going to need more than 10 apples. So make sure it is 10 cups of apples. Peeled, cored, and sliced. 1 cup of white sugar. 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, and 1/2 cup water. And we're going to start right there. I'm not going to go into the rest of the ingredients yet. So here we go. It says preheat the oven to 350, and I already have that preheated because I have a ham in the oven. It says place the sliced apples in a 9 by 13 inch pan, and I have one of these I have one of these Pampered Chef. They're stoneware. So I am going to put that in there. Spread that around. Mix the white sugar, 1 tablespoon of flour, and the ground sugar, 1 tablespoon flour, and the ground cinnamon. Sorry about that. I knew I said something that didn't sound quite right, but it took a while for my brain to catch up and for it all to register. And I'm going to sprinkle it instead of pouring it out. That way I get it evenly. I have more control over it. So once again, make sure you wash your hands before doing this. Oops. Oh my goodness, I just dropped some. Don't want to lose any sugar. Now we are going to pour the 1/2 cup of water. And it says to pour evenly over everything. 1/2 cup isn't that much, so I'm going to do it nice and slow. Just a kind of a trickle that comes out. Just go up in rows so I don't miss anything. Kind of go across. So now I'm going to use the same bowl. We're going to combine the oats, which is 1 cup of quick oats. These are quick minute oats. You don't want the regular oats. You want the cup of quick oats. 1 cup all-purpose flour. 1 cup of packed brown sugar. I'm going to mix that around a little bit before I put the baking powder and baking soda in there. Just mix that around with my hands, my fingers. I need to get my butter melted. 1/2 cup of melted butter. This makes up for the not having the pie dough, because this stuff is fantastic. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Gonna stir that around. And 1/2 cup butter melted, which I am using margarine. Okay, you can see that the sugary stuff has kind of melted down through. While I'm waiting for my butter, I'm gonna break up some of these brown sugar. There's like little balls of brown sugar. Okay, here's the butter. I'm gonna mix that. And then it says to crumble evenly over the apple mixture. And what I'm going to do that is get my hands in there. You're going to have to get your hands dirty, folks. That's all there is to it. Okay, now I got it mixed around here good. I'm going to evenly put this on here. I'm just going to let it sit. It's a little too hot to try right now. I'm going to make sure the apples are soft. Yep.
Zach, you did have how many helpings of the apple crisp?
Probably about 3 servings.
3
Yeah.
servings already, and the last one was a pretty big serving, correct?
Correct, yep.
Correct. And on a scale of 1 to 10, that's how we like to rate the food that I make here on Dee's Delights. What would you say you would rate the apple crisp?
I would say a 10 out of 10. You know, it had a
Oh
great crisp, definitely texture on the top, but definitely nice and smooth and really creamy in the middle. So it had a lot of good features, a lot of good textures.
Excellent.
Definitely 10 out of 10, yeah.
Thank you. Another satisfied person here from Dee's Delights. Thank you, Zachary. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, Mom.